Ever stumbled upon a mystery that seemed so strange you couldn't stop thinking about it? Today, we're diving into 10 of the most cryptic artifacts and unsolved mysteries that have left the world scratching its head. From ancient puzzles to chilling unsolved crimes, these stories will challenge everything you thought you knew. Ready to unlock the unknown? 1. The Dendera Light. Imagine walking through an ancient Egyptian temple and stumbling upon carvings that appear to depict a modern light bulb. This is what archaeologists discovered at the Dendera Temple. The carvings show what some believe could be an electric light, complete with a bulb and a power source. But how could the Egyptians have known about electricity thousands of years ago? Some argue that these carvings could represent symbolic imagery, while others claim it might be evidence of an advanced technology lost to time. Could ancient civilizations have been far more advanced than we realize? The Dendera Light continues to haunt experts, and the mystery is far from solved. 2. The Kensington Runestone. In 1898, a stone was unearthed in Minnesota that seemed to tell a story far older than the arrival of Columbus. The Kensington Runestone, covered in mysterious runic carvings, suggests that Vikings may have explored North America in the 14th century, centuries before Columbus. The stone's cryptic message describes Norse explorers encountering Native American tribes. But the authenticity of the stone has been fiercely debated. Some believe it's a hoax, while others think it's a piece of Viking history lost to time. Could this artifact hold the key to rewriting history? Or will it remain one of the greatest mysteries of exploration? 3. The mechanized statue of Mary. In the medieval town of Rocamadour, France, there exists a statue of the Virgin Mary that allegedly moves on its own. Described as centuries old, this moving statue continues to baffle both historians and engineers. How could such an advanced mechanism have existed in the 12th century? Some believe the statue may have been part of a complex mechanical system designed by skilled artisans, while others argue that it could have supernatural origins. Is it the work of an ancient engineering marvel or something far stranger? This mysterious statue, whose secret has remained hidden for centuries, keeps even the most knowledgeable experts on edge. 4. The Shugborough Inscription. On a stone monument in England lies a strange cryptic code known as the Shugborough Inscription. Carved into a monument at Shugborough Hall, this peculiar sequence of letters and symbols has defied every attempt to decipher it. Some claim it's a secret code left by the Freemasons, others believe it's a clue leading to the Holy Grail. Despite years of research, the inscription remains one of the most stubborn codes in history. Could it be a riddle designed to protect a long-lost secret? Or is it simply an elaborate hoax? The mystery of the Shugborough inscription still calls out for answers. 5. The Codex Gigas, known as the Devil's Bible. The Codex Gigas is one of the most mysterious manuscripts in the world. This massive book, weighing over 75 pounds, is believed to have been created by a monk who allegedly sold his soul to the devil in exchange for completing the work in a single night. Filled with ominous drawings, including a massive portrait of the devil himself, the Codex Gigas contains the entire Latin Bible, alongside magical symbols and medieval knowledge. The legend of its creation is shrouded in mystery, but the question remains: was it truly the product of dark forces, or the work of a man with extraordinary skill? The Codex Gigas remains a dark enigma. 6. The Boy in the Box. In 1957, a disturbing discovery was made in Philadelphia. The body of a young boy found in a cardboard box, abandoned and alone. Despite years of investigation, the boy's identity remains a mystery. Who was he? And why was he left in such a tragic way? Authorities found no clues to his identity, and the case remains unsolved. Over the years, theories have ranged from adoption gone wrong to organized crime involvement, but none have been proven. Who was this nameless boy, and why was he discarded like trash? His story continues to haunt the city, and to this day, no one knows who he truly was. 7. The Chicago Tylenol Murders. In 1982, 7 people in the Chicago area were found dead after ingesting Tylenol capsules laced with cyanide. The case sparked nationwide panic and led to the recall of millions of bottles of Tylenol. Despite extensive investigations, the identity of the person responsible for this terrifying act of terrorism remains unknown. Some believe it was a random act of violence, while others suggest it was a more elaborate plan. The chilling aspect of this crime is that the culprit may still be out there. What motivated this person to kill so ruthlessly, and why were these specific victims targeted? The mystery remains unsolved, and the fear of unknown motives lingers to this day. 8. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum. Heist. One of the most infamous art thefts in history, the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist saw 13 priceless works of art stolen in 1990. The thieves, disguised as police officers, made off with masterpieces by Vermeer, Rembrandt, and Degas. Despite an exhaustive investigation, none of the stolen art has been recovered. The case is even more puzzling because the thieves were never caught, and the true motive behind the heist remains unclear. Who were the masterminds behind this daring robbery, and where are the stolen pieces? This bold theft is a mystery that continues to defy all efforts to bring it to a close. 9. The Phantom of Heilbronn. The case of the Phantom of Heilbronn began in Germany, where a mysterious DNA sample was linked to a series of 40 unsolved crimes. For years, investigators believed that they had a serial criminal on their hands, with the DNA pointing to a woman. However, in a shocking twist, it was later revealed that the DNA had been a result of contamination in the lab. This revelation raised unsettling questions about forensic reliability. Was the Phantom of Heilbronn an imaginary criminal, or was there something more sinister at play? This case highlights the dangers of errors in modern criminal investigations, leaving us to question the accuracy of forensic evidence. 10. The Murder of Julia Wallace. The murder of Julia Wallace in Liverpool in 1931 remains one of the most perplexing crimes in British history. Her husband, William, was convicted of her death, but the case became known as the impossible crime due to the bizarre nature of the investigation. The circumstances surrounding her death, false alibis, contradictory evidence, and missing witnesses make this case unlike any other. What could possibly explain such a strange set of events? Could William Wallace have been framed, or is the truth even stranger than fiction? The murder of Julia Wallace is one of the most baffling unsolved crimes to this day. These unsolved mysteries and cryptic artifacts continue to spark debates and intrigue. What do you think the answers are? If you're fascinated by these unexplained stories like this video, share it with friends and subscribe for more mind-bending mysteries that challenge everything we think we know. Keep your curiosity alive.